Okay, the Lions win. They win 2 in a row.
It's a winning streak.
A winning streak and on the road, and it checks a lot of boxes just to get a little bit of momentum, win on the road, all this stuff. Craig, as you sit here right after the game, what's your first thoughts? Where are your emotions at right now?
My emotions right now are streaks are starting to be busted. First time since 1993, we came back from 14 down in the fourth. That's shocking to me. Didn't know that.
No.
First pick six since 2018. 2019, 60 games. Okay. So 2018 actually makes sense. First road win. I think we had the road tie for Dan Campbell, but it's the first road win under Dan Campbell. So, and it's the first, I mean, not the first winning streak, or is it under Dan Campbell too? But there are a lot of first, all trending in the right direction. This is a game where we did not have the best player on the field. We still found a way to win. That is what my biggest takeaway is here, is that against all odds, with only 4 wide receivers, we found a way to win.
Oh, and for my thing is like, we just made plays. You in situations where we just don't. Hey, made a play. And, I go back to that pick six where Hutchinson comes off him a little bit, reads something's off. So then it's just, this is what's it's a game of two, teams strong going after each other, or it can be just these little details. And that's what it was. This little detail, Hutchinson gets off him. He has to hold it. Then he decides to just throw it. Pick six. Absolutely huge. I mean, that when you look at analytics, that's such a big play. And so for us to be the ones getting that, and oh man, that's what sticks out to me. We made a big play, multiple big plays. Tom Kennedy at the last drive. You forget about that whole thing. That was a 90-yard drive.
Fast, too fast, actually.
Yeah, exactly. Big plays in our favor, even though they made big plays too, but we were making them as well. Love seeing it both offensively and defensively.
How about one that is almost inconsequential because it probably wouldn't have made a difference anyway, but you're running it. You probably would give them the ball back with like 10 seconds left. I don't think they score a touchdown anyway, but Jamal Williams, you have 3rd and 8. He runs for a first down. I mean, by half a yard. I mean, just little things where they kept making plays. And that was the one that was absolutely amazing to me, is to see, all right, the defense gets a stop. Oh, the defense helps out the offense knowing that we're short a little bit. So even though we gave up 30 points, the defense gave us 7 back. And when you do it that way, it's almost like we gave up 23, and that's a game we should win at that point. So the defense did exactly what the defense needed to do. They not stopped, but at least slowed down. I'm going to use the slow down, a red hot Chicago Bears offense. And that's so weird to say. But when you have a guy like Fields that is just running rampant all over the field, and by the way, he can't do this for an entire year. He cannot do this for an entire year. It's not a sustainable thing. They need more weapons, and he needs to be able to start throwing the ball more. But he was basically, it was a college offense today. And you see why it causes so many problems for teams. But we stopped them when we had to. And we made plays when we had to, and we got the job done.
Yeah, that's good. You're right. Defensively, we did well, and you give up 30 points, so it's like, but no, I just loved. You saw it at the end of the game. Played smart. We had guys like crashing in there, wreaking havoc. I don't know if this is by design, but then you also had a couple guys just waiting, boxed him in. I just loved it. Now, did you think for sure that when he broke those 2 sacks on the last play of the game, I'm
throwing it first down. Here we go.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I'm just like, when he broke, it was actually 3, 2 by 1 player, but it was 2 players. And I'm just like, no. And then, okay, we got him. I thought for a fact he was going to open up, throw it downfield, because you can't cover people for 10 seconds.
Right, exactly. And then
and
then I don't know if I'm the only one like this. I can't be the only one like this, but we sack him and throw him down, and I think Fields himself, just his momentum and his springiness, he just like launches back, and I'm just like,
don't throw flag,
don't throw flag, no flag. So, man, that was awesome. And then how about talk about, and I'm gonna really hit you here, and we can go a million different ways here, but
wow,
I want to talk about Goff and just. I know, right? Like, complex question. It always will be. But the guy just went 90 yards to close out the game.
Like that,
big
right?
throws. What are you thinking?
Can I be honest with you for a second? As we're going into the second half, I'm starting to look back at other games. And did you know in the 4 games before this game, we've only scored a combined 7 points in the second half?
Didn't know
And
that, but I knew it was not good. Go ahead. Yep.
it's not good. No, we got a touchdown last week in the second half. Congratulations. And or 2 weeks ago. And it's been 7 points in 4 games. So I'm starting to write the story. I'm thinking about what I'm going to film here. And I'm like, 7 points in 5 games, because it looked like our offenses were going to be done at this time too. And I was not rooting for it, but it was almost just like, see, Goff isn't the guy, you know? And then he puts together one drive we got lucky on. There was a hands to the face, just a crazy call when he threw an interception. We should have never been in the game because that should have been an interception, and that should have been it.
Yep.
And the comeback effort, it falls short. So do I think Goff stepped up at the end? Absolutely. Do I think he played well? Absolutely. Do I still think he's the future for this franchise? I mean, games like this help you be more on the side of, yeah, you could
Yep.
do it with Goff, but I'm still, when I'm watching this game, all I can think about is, what if we had a guy that could create with his arm and his feet?
Yeah.
Because the Bears don't have more talent around Fields. They don't, but they actually have considerably less. But with him running the show just in his second year, it completely changes the dynamic of the offense. So if you can get your hands on one of those guys, I still say you absolutely do it. But good job to Goff. He got a victory. He did play well. He played
Absolutely.
well.
Yeah. We don't want to minimize it or talk about like, oh, let's look to the future and see what kind of quarterback. That's not it. And you weren't doing that at all. I totally agree. I'm like, congrats, Goff. And that's,
Thank
he
you.
knows.
Thank you, Jared.
Yeah. Thank you. And he knows, we all know. And that's what's so cool about football. If you win, you can do whatever you want. You can stick around for a long time.
That's
and
right.
So if he's winning, then we're all good, but you can see it. You're so right, man. I was just like, oh, what do we do? Yeah, you're just seeing Fields so athletic, so much pressure on us. And then, we go 3 and out. And you're just thinking, that's what I'm talking about. But then he just boom, Tom Kennedy. You look at the guys out there, a receiver, and he's hitting different guys. And so exactly.
We didn't have a receiver like over 6 foot, basically, for the
exactly.
It's like the second half.
So I really was encouraged to see Goff win, to see him lead us down there on the road. Guys like Okuda, man,
he was very accurate today.
Yes, he was absolutely
He was very accurate. Okuda, thank you, Okuda. It's so great to see you in this way.
Your thoughts on Okuda? I love it.
All right, I want to get your thoughts on this too, but my thoughts on Okuda were simple. He's had a pretty darn good year. Like, I think he's had a really good year. He's proven that he is a solid cornerback to me through 9 games this year. But he did something that he has not done often enough, which was create a turnover. And getting that pick 6, that changed the game. And we can talk about this more at another time, but I thought he was huge. How about you? Where you at?
100%. We just wanted him to be this guy, and he's actually playing better than I even hoped. I just want him to be a consistent starter kind of guy. Like, there was thought maybe he would just not be able to ever come back, and a big injury.
There's going to be a safety.
Yeah, safety. It was protected. And it's like, man, he's physical. He's got a little edge to him. It's like, I didn't realize that. So love to see that. Love to see Hutch playing. I think he was trying. I'll switch to Hutch real quick, and then we can.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Hutch? Are you going to do that?
I think Hutch had an opportunity there where he struggled kind of these last couple games just with his pass rush, or just like, where can I really fit in? I think what he's learning, hey, it's not all about pass rush. He's dropping, he's reading things. It just looks like this guy gets it. We all know that. So it's just great to see him be a big part of the game, not just in sacks. There's so many other things he can do, and he's doing it.
Unsung hero in this game is Hutchinson, with 2 plays. One ended up in a touchdown anyway, with the goal line tackle, and also 3 plays: goal line tackle, dropping back on the screen, forcing the interception for Okuda, helping Okuda in that, and then the sack in the final drive. Just 3 massive good plays that don't happen unless you have the number 2 pick and you can get Hutchinson. It's just talent. And I know we'll talk about this, I'm sure, in another video, but it was really nice to see.
It was. And we just, man, awesome. I can't wait to see some of the locker room stuff. And I actually saw Jeff Okuda. Jeff Okuda live in the locker room was like IG live or something, and
Was
it's
he
just
really?
yeah, just like, all right, thank you, Jeff. So it was
Thank
awesome,
you. It was
awesome.
great seeing the
Oh,
coaches, Campbell and Glenn, just have awkward celebrations
mm,
commence and just
mm,
loving it. And it's like, great. Remember, we're 3-6, but it just shows you, like, what do we say at the beginning of the year, Chris? How many wins? 6?
yep,
Like 7? That would be considered a success. That would be considered, yep, you're showing me the right thing. Now we're on the road to like that 5, 6, 7 win range.
absolutely. And you just
Mhm.
beat 2 divisional opponents,
Yes.
and you look up and you like, hey, we're all kind of
2
sitting
and
here
1
with
in the division.
three wins. And I said it before, and again, we don't want to get we've only won we've won 2 games in a row, but
Yeah.
we're not like out of it. And again, I don't expect us to
We're not
be in
going
the
to catch the
playoffs.
Vikings,
Yeah,
but
but we're just kind of, this is what you and I talk about. Just kind of be in it, man. Give us a reason to watch
little
next
something.
week and just
Mhm.
see the growth and development of these guys. It's pretty exciting.
They did. They did that
Yep.
for
Um,
sure.
well, Lions win, and let us know in the
Lions win.
comments your thoughts. We're just almost. We said it before we started the video, Craig. It's like almost like I'm excited. I don't know how to feel.
Yeah.
This is just great. It's just fun to see. It's fun. We need this as Lions fans. So
I
catch
don't know
us.
how I didn't know how to celebrate.
No.
Do
I'm
you ever
still waiting.
struggle with that? Like, I don't know how to celebrate. Like, I'm just like, "Yes, yes," and I was getting excited, but then I was like, "Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute." Like, because I almost don't know how to get excited because you want victories. By the way, can I say something?
Yeah.
Nope, this is another video. Nope, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm
Another
done. No,
video.
I'm
You
not saying it.
come back for the next video. We'll have it all for you, and we will see all of you on the next one.
See ya.